Hey guys, welcome back. For anybody new to my channel, my name is Zeals, and in the last couple of days, almost 10,000 of you guys have subscribed, and whew, I've been thinking, man, what video do I want to make for beginners? Like keeping it simple. I was recording for like a couple hours yesterday. I wanted to talk about these like complex stuff, how energy is generated, like how you can lower resistance below zero. That's crazy info, and items that help you do this. But you know, you guys are beginners, and I just want to quickly touch up on 4-star characters. I'm going to talk about these characters and why they are powerful, not on their own only. I'm talking about, when I say powerful, I mean in a team setting. These characters will be coming soon in a banner, which I want to talk about as well. Alright guys, so hopefully you have watched my beginner's guides. If you haven't, that's okay. After today's video, make sure you guys go over there and smack that video a like and check it out. And hopefully after this video, you smack this video a like and subscribe for more content. So the most broken, the most game-changing 4-star character, and this is not just my opinion, for those that have done like pretty much the only endgame content right now, they're gonna pretty much agree with what I have to say for Fischl. Fischl is a 4-star character. She is not free though. You have to get her through the wish system, through the summons, and very soon in the Venti banner she'll be there as a rate up 4-star character, along with the other characters I'm going to talk about today. While she's not completely free to play, she is free to play friendly, meaning that she is not too hard to obtain. So in this game, when you summon, you may get duplicate copies of the characters that you already have, which will unlock that character's constellations. Now with that being said, because this is a beginner's guide and free to play friendly guide, I want to exclude the constellations. But once we get more into like the advanced mid-game stages and things like that, end-game stages, I'll incorporate that as well. So these are just words. Why is she brought to so many team compositions? So every 25 seconds, when her E ability is up, during the 2 seconds that you swap her into combat, she is able to dish out not only great DPS and burst damage with her Q as well, but the most important reason is in her Electro family, there is no other character that can do what Fischl does. She is the best electro element provider when you even swap her out because of Oz. Oz is gonna stay there. Oh, voice cracked, but yeah, Oz is going to stay there for 10 seconds. So when you swap out of Fischl and you swap in, for example, a cryo user, then it's going to proc super conduct. The fuck you say to me, you little... Here is a simple chart of elemental reactions. I can go in, I can make a man, I don't want to do 20 minutes, but I can stop it. So we have crystallize, which is kind of like, you know, provides a shield when picked up. That's nice and all, but we have electro charged. But more exciting is overloaded and super conduct. Electro charged, the reaction does the most damage. Over time, if you add that in, when you're talking about just instant burst, it's going to be overloaded. And super conduct, it's been changed since the closed beta tests. I see a lot of videos that say this reduces defense. I've said this in the past myself, but it's been changed to lowering physical resistance by 50%. So when you use Fischl, drop Oz, you swap to a cryo character, and you do a cryo ability, it's going to do AoE cryo damage, but it's going to reduce that target or the affected target's physical resistance by 50%. Resistance can go below 0. So this is a very good support for your main damage carry, if that main damage carry is a physical. If most of the main damage carries damage comes from physical damage with his or her normal attack or charged attack, which is pretty much your left click on your mouse, or when you hold it down, that is the charged attack. You can actually see the super conduct. Well, you can see the flavor text, but you can see their physical resistance being reduced as well. So during the window, you want to use a physical damage carry to do as much physical damage as possible, with of course the reaction damage as well. Here's the thing, their attack speed is important. That burst window is very important. Can you always get it off in the real life practical situation? Not really. When you're running around dodging shit, or when you're needing heals, sometimes you may need to break a shield off your enemy, and you got to deal with that. So you're not going to always get these reactions. So just keep that in mind. This is just, you know, theoretically very good if you can pull it off. So you got to keep all of this in mind when you think about building a team. You don't just bring one character and then that one character just carries everything. Well, we don't have a character like that just yet. You have to build your team with a lot of knowledge. So while hundreds of you guys are asking me which is the best character, you should be thinking about what that character does. Why is it so universally accepted with the roles that they provide? Let me talk about team building real quick. First thing you got to consider is, what do you have as options? As a free-to-play or low-budget player, you're at the mercy of what you got through the wish, the summons. Number two is finding a style that you really like when it comes to combat. Do you want to go with elemental team? Do you want to go with a physical damage team? Which characters you like and their gameplay, you got to build around that. There are hundreds of combinations, guys. It's not just one team that rules all. Don't be disappointed if you don't get the characters that you want. You can still make things happen or work towards knowing the basics and working towards what you need. Like this video, for example, telling you to get a Fischl when Venti's banner comes up. So I've been talking about Fischl for a long time. She is the best, one of the best electro support characters to enable these reactions. Not only that, she can do great damage herself. She can be used in the early game as damage carry herself. So with the information that we have, it's good to use Fischl into a Hydro team or using Fischl. Oh my god, I asked like 10 people to help me pronounce his name, but yeah, him with an electro team. What the heck is a hydro team? What the heck is a electro team, Zeals? Well, we got this thing called elemental resonance that's been buffed since the closed beta 3. So when you have a full party and you bring 2 of the same elemental types, you're going to get these perks. So let's take a look at a popular one, Fervent Flames. Let's talk about high voltage. So we got the first sentence here, affected by hydro. That's the icing on top. But we got the superconduct overloaded. The reactions that I talked about previously have a 100% chance to generate an electro elemental particle. Now, I wanted to make a separate video on just the electro elemental particles. What the heck is that? 5-second cooldown, by the way. The simplest way I can explain elemental particle is it gives energy, not only to the electro users while they get the most, all the other party members as well. They will get a small fraction even though they're not electro users or electro characters. More elemental particles means more energy. More energy means more ultimates. More ultimates means more damage, meaning you're killing your opponents faster, meaning more clear elemental orbs, meaning more energy. You get where I'm going with this, right? Basically more damage, faster combat pacing. What about the other characters, other 4-stars? Well, fortunately for us, there are 2 more 4-star characters in that banner that is highly recommended for beginners. And once again, we're talking about the character, what they do to your party. So one of them is Barbara, one of the 3 reliable healers, and she is a 4-star at a rate up. The other 2 healers like Jean and Chi-Chi, they are 5-stars. While they're amazing, Barbara is a 4-star and not as hard as Jean or Chi-Chi to pull. Barbara's E ability is solid because after you use it, you can swap to another character and it will stay with that character. It will heal that character. It will also provide hydro element, and yeah, when you combine it with like Chungyun, for example, it will create a freeze, which is a hard CC. Not only that, it also helps with stamina, and more of that in her banner video. All you need to know is that she is a cheap, reliable healer. Constellation, like if you max it out, while the Resurrect is great in Spiral Abyss, which is a form of current endgame, you don't really need that right now. Just get better, man. Just don't die, all right? I'm just kidding. Yeah, just stay alive with the heals. Chungyun is also highly recommended, but not in the same tier or vicinity of Fischl. Chungyun's E ability dropped this ice field, cryo field. You can swap to another character that uses either a sword, a great sword, or a pole arm, and they'll be able to convert their damage to cryo damage. So if we use Chungyun and Fischl together, we're getting the super conduct, right? But if you want to incorporate, for example, Razor, another great 4-star character, into your roster as the main damage carry DPS, you don't want Razor's physical damage converted into cryo because we have super conduct reaction, meaning the physical resistance is lowered by 50%. So we want to be dealing physical damage here. So converting Razor's damage to cryo is not bueno, not good at all. So you just have to be mindful who you use Chungyun with. He is not too hard of a character to use. And all the characters today, if you haven't noticed already, all their E abilities remain even after you swap out of them. helping to create reactions or support through healing. So when it comes to 4 stars, Fischl is uncontested at number 1 when it comes to support in providing electro to your team. It's crazy what she does so reliably. So if you want Fischl for the reactions that we talked about today, and if you want a healer in your team for future content, then I highly advise Venti's banner. We didn't even talk about Venti and the tricks that we can do with Anemo characters. So what you need to do is smack this video a like and subscribe. If you have any questions for the game, let me know down below. I'll get back to you very soon. I'm not one of those YouTubers that ignore the comment section. I answer all of them. I try my best. And smack this video a like once again, subscribe, join my Discord, follow me on Twitter. Thank you so much, guys, for the support lately. More content to come. Peace.